and Bob from Paul's Pantry.
Hello.
We've been here all morning since it was, pitch black and we could see our breath. It's gotten a little bit warmer, but people are coming out for the Fox 11 Food Project. Day one for Paul's Pantry, we're benefiting today. It's been amazing. Check all of this that's coming in. You can see behind us. We can't even come into the truck and show you just how much stuff we're getting, which this time last year, we were able to walk all the way back in. So you can see, all the different paper products that we're getting. We're getting different egg cartons because, if you don't have egg cartons, that's what money has to go to out of your budget in Paul's Pantry. So what's maybe a story that you heard today that you really loved? I could name a couple off the top of my head. I want to hear yours.
There have been so many from people. One of my favorite ones is when we try to direct people where to go. Okay, you're going to pull up here, and as they unload their car, we say, okay, you're going to drive up here, take a left. They stop you and they say, no. I've done this every year. I do this every year. I've been here before. No, thank you.
Thank you so much.
So getting those repeat donors.
Oh, they know where to go.
The people who are just like, hey, I look forward to this. I circle it on my calendar. I wait for this. It's just awesome.
It really is.
But probably my absolute favorite, and you were there when this happened, when somebody gave us an envelope and said, I don't have any food. I just have this donation. I used to go to Paul's Pantry as a shopper, and now I'm on my feet, so I don't have to anymore. So here's a donation. And so that's the type of uplifting thing that we see, because sometimes people will see this type of work and they'll say, well, what are we doing? Are we really making a difference? Are we really impacting people's lives? And I say, absolutely, because we see the changes that can happen in people's lives with something as simple as helping them with their weekly groceries. Because the idea here is it's not about their food, it's about their dignity. And when we say this all the time before we distribute food at Paul's Pantry, that if somebody leaves our facility, which again, it's a massive grocery store.
It looks like
that's
festival food.
That's 100% free. I always say the only thing they have at Festival that we don't, besides cash registers, is a sushi counter. We don't have a sushi counter because people probably don't want to eat day-old sushi.
Yeah, maybe not.
We are able to provide a dignified shopping experience for people. Thank you, Zach. But I tell people very frequently, like, if somebody leaves Paul's Pantry and they had a chance to choose their own groceries and they got a whole cartload of food, if they do that and we treated them like garbage and we were rude to them, and then we failed, because this is not just about food, it's about people. And it's about making sure everybody, regardless of their background, regardless of how much money they have or don't have, that they know that somebody's thinking of them, that somebody's looking out for them, that somebody thought of them. And we've talked about these before. We saw somebody had donated some frosting.
Birthday bag.
And everybody has a birthday. Everybody I know was born, right? So we know everybody who comes to Paul's Pantry has a birthday. Right now, we have 5,400 families in our community that we serve. And it represents about 14,000 people. So that's the potential for 14,000 birthdays in a year. So one of the things we do is we try to celebrate that for people, and we try to make sure that we have something to help them celebrate that birthday. So a lot of times we'll have community groups, Boy Scout troops, church groups, youth groups, who will get together donations of birthday cakes, birthday frosting, candles, and they'll all put it in a little cute gift bag with a card. And then we give it out to families, because our system has a marker that says, oh, ding, there's a birthday in the household this week. And our families look forward to it, because, at Paul's Pantry, they're not just a shopper. They're not just somebody who's getting food. They're a person. And if you look around, we're all people.
Yeah.
And that's why when it comes to donations, where there's certain items we ask for more than others. And the community does the Fox 11 viewers have done such an awesome job responding to whatever it is we ask for. I remember the first couple times we did this, we didn't ask for egg cartons. And now it's like, thank God we do, because we're going to get probably 1,000 egg cartons donated. We didn't always ask for toilet paper and paper towels. Well, now we said, we want to make sure we remind people that, at least on a monthly basis, we'll give out toilet paper. And if we give out 4 rolls of toilet paper to each family, we have 1,300 families who come through.
Thank you.
Well, that's 5,200 rolls of toilet paper in a week.
Yeah.
That's these bins we have, 12 to 15 of these bins full of toilet paper.
And it goes like this, and it's used.
Right. And it's, in the one of the best things about the Paul's Pantry setup is that this stuff is not just going to people. It's going to people who need it. And that's a big distinction for us because we believe that this is a limited resource. You know, there's only so much people can do. There's only so much you can donate. And we want to target it to the population that needs it the most. You know, we don't want to give millionaires free food.
Yeah.
And the fact is, especially these days, when you go to the grocery store and you see the prices, it's not cheap.
No.
Like my wife and I have 4 kids. We have seen the rise in prices at the grocery store. And so I've never met somebody, Savannah, who doesn't want to save money on groceries.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Exactly.
But when they come to Paul's Pantry, I look at it and I say, but this isn't for them. This is for the population that really needs it. And unfortunately, it's a lot of people.
Got some more bath tissue here.
Like I said, over 13,000 families every week are coming through our doors to choose their groceries. And that's the thing. So what we do with these donations, we actually have a second truck on the way.
I was going to say, are we having this truck come out? Because I think we're getting a little bit cold.
We're going to keep it here because we want to be able to show at the end of the day when we're live at 5 o'clock.
Just how much
we want to show what we were able to collect. But we do have a second truck on the way. And what will happen is we take these, we unload it at our warehouse, and we'll have some volunteer groups sort through all of these products. Because again, we're going to look at everything to make sure it's good, make sure it's got a good date, all that type of stuff to make sure it's quality, which looking at it all it is, because the Fox 11 viewers, they take care of the
community. Shows out. They did today.
And they do, and they give us great stuff. But then we sort this all out, and then we get it out, and we're going to put it out on the shelves in an organized, dignified fashion. Because if you think of you go to the grocery store, you're going to look for, you need corn, green beans. You go to a section where they have that. You don't go to just a random pile of canned goods and dig through it. You don't do that at Paul's Pantry either. We organize the products by categories. So we have vegetables over here, and we have fruit over here. We have macaroni and cheese here. There are some miscellaneous things we'll have because there's some items. I saw a jar of caramel, like the type you put on ice cream.
I was seeing like jalapeno hot sauce.
Right.
The stuff that you like, that's the stuff that people want to see.
Right. And that's the thing is I always say that with shoppers or with people who are looking to donate, and they'll say, well, what do you guys really need? And there's a list of things we'd like to get. We like to get the high protein items, the peanut butter, the canned chicken, the tuna fish, some of the higher cost items like low syrup, fruit juice.
Olive oil.
Like olive oil. Like that's a great example. We had somebody this past week donated like a case of olive oil, just 16 ounce bottles, but that's such a high quality, high priced item. Our shoppers, they're not going to get that. They're not going to go buy that at the store because it's a really high priced item. So we're able to give them the choice. But that's the other thing to Paul's Pantry is the key to what we do in our approach, which is a little different than a lot of places, is we're built on that model of dignity, of giving people the choice. Because Savannah, if you were in need and you came down to a pantry and they said, here's your box of food, and you take it and you're like, I really don't like chili style beans and gravy. I'm not going to eat this. What are you going to do? You're going to get rid of it.
And that's what you don't do.
And we don't do that at Paul's Pantry. We say, hey, Savannah, you are qualified. If you were to qualify, we'd say, here you go. You've got this account. We checked it out. You're good. Here's your shopping cart. You go pick what you want. We have guidelines because we can't say, oh, take 30 packages of chicken. It's like, no, we're not going to do that. We have to be good stewards. But we're going to give you that dignity of choosing your own food. And we are blessed with the ability to do that simply because of God's generosity that flows through this community. And it's amazing. I was talking to somebody earlier today and I said, yeah, our need is at a record level. In 41 years, we have never been busier than we are right now. And that's not a good thing.
No.
But there is like this, it's like a physics principle. When the need rises, this community's level of support rises to meet it. And Paul's Pantry, we're not fancy. We are simply a reflection of the community's generosity. If the community's not going to be generous with us, well, we can't be that generous with the people because we exist solely on generosity. And so if we don't have a lot, we can't give out a lot. But the reality is, people will come into the Paul's Pantry, on average, will leave with an entire cart full of food. We weigh the food as it leaves, and it's 75 to 100 pounds per cart. So that means every day, 20 to 25,000 pounds of food goes out the door, totally free.
Yeah.
Much of it is rescued from the community. I mean, that's something we don't talk about here a lot, but because we're here to collect donations. But if somebody has a business, a restaurant, a grocery store, a convenience store, a manufacturing company that makes food, and they have product that they're not able to sell for one reason or another, like Paul's Pantry has been rescuing that product for decades, for 41 years. We were built by a guy going into dumpsters behind grocery stores to rescue the things that were perfectly good, but people like you and I wouldn't buy it because we're cheap. We're only going to buy the good stuff.
Or there's a dented pear or whatever else, right?
Exactly.
Let's come down here, Bob. And let's just see real quick, you can come here until 5 p.m. today. There's the Packers-Eagles game tonight, and we're right here next to the stadium. And, the traffic's not too bad right now. So let's come and see what these people brought in their car. I mean, you can bring 1 to 2 cans, or you can bring as much as these wonderful people right here. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness.
Wonderful.
Thank you for your donation. This is incredible.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Look at this, guys. 1, 2, 3. There's another car back there. 4 cars. All of you in our community. Fox 11 Food Project. This is only day 1, right? So tomorrow we're going to be at St. Joseph Food Program in Menasha. I'll be there tomorrow morning. All week we're doing 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you have 5 chances to come out and donate and help our community this giving season. So Bob from Paul's Pantry will be here. We have tons of people, from our anchors at night, reporters during the day, out here and helping out, right?
Right. And the good thing is, it's a good problem to have, because we've actually been really busy, and we've actually had to have people wait for about 30 seconds before we could get to their car. They're super patient. They understand it. It's just amazing to see the amount of people who we forgot to bring a little counter to count the cars.
We should have done that. Okay, we would have.
Every year we do this, we get a little better. Like I said, we didn't always ask for egg cartons. We didn't always ask for toilet paper. Next year, we're bringing a counter. This year, one of the funniest stories was somebody, we joked that we were like, man, it's like 9 o'clock. Nobody brought us donuts yet. So usually somebody will pull up and be like, hey, you guys.
Donuts.
So today, better than donuts, somebody brought the Uncle Mike's Bake Shop
and that's a classic.
Kringle. And they said, this is for you guys. So, we've gotten into it already, believe me. So we are
Wow. And we got our heater going. It's a party out here.
Yep. We said they brought the heater from the weather deck for the use on Good Day Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have a grill on the weather deck.
Okay, let's
for
bring
Good Day
up the
Wisconsin.
grill. Let's start making some hot dogs.
And if we had some burger, we can go get some burgers, some buns, and it'll be a genuine party.
I don't think it could be more fun than this, honestly. But you can see people bringing grocery bags, other people bringing just monetary donations, whatever you can do to help her. All
right. Do you have time for one more story?
One more story.
All right. So this is one of my favorite ones too. We had like the Packer ambulance pull up. It was like a tailgating guy.
Yeah.
And his name was Adam, I think. He was ready to get his tailgate party going. And he said, you know what, Bob, every year, every game, we collect some money, to pay for some of the supplies, and we always have extra. So we donate to a charity. And I saw that you guys were doing this. So he brought down like a $200 donation.
Wow.
And he said, we might have more later. Because of course, I'm sure they're starting, they probably started tailgating long ago.
Oh yeah, right? I hope they have their warmers on.
It just shows to me, we know this community is amazing, but when you combine it with a home Packer game, if there's anything that's as generous as the Green Bay community, it's the Green Bay Packer fans, and those we know are worldwide.
Oh yeah.
I was in Bangkok, Thailand, where there were Packer fans like everywhere.
I know a few German Packers.
Right. It's just and we know that this community is incredibly generous, and sorry, I didn't mean to kind of hit your jacket there. Sorry.
Oh, we're good.
But this community is so generous, and the Packers and everything they do for the community and they do for Paul's Pantry is just awesome. So this is a great day. It's a privilege to be a part of it, and it's really awesome to showcase the work that goes on in this community kind of quietly every day.
Yeah. And the amount of people, like you said, that this is my 3rd year, 4th year, 5th year. I come here every year. You don't have to tell me which way to go because I know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Right. And there's so many people, and you're in the news business. When people are watching the news, they see a lot of negativity because there's a lot of stuff in the world that's negative. We get to see the opposite. We see the flip side. We see community generosity on display every day, and people out there need to know that this world is full of really kind, generous people who genuinely care about their brothers and sisters who are in need and want to find ways to take care of them and help them out, hopefully help lift them up. Like the woman who made the donation, who now, is donating and is no longer in need. Like that's what we want to see. But the reality is we know some people are going to be in poverty because maybe they've aged out of the workforce. Maybe they have some mental health issues. And we're going to be there to take care of them as long as they need it, simply because this community's generosity is off the charts.
There's really no better way to start the Fox 11 food project than here with Paul's Pantry at home, working from home. It's a lot of fun here today, right?
It is.
Make sure to come out until 5 o'clock today here at the station, Fox 11 WLUK, 787 Lombardi Ave in Ashwaubenon. Come on out until 5 o'clock and go Pack Go! Thanks for watching.